Actually, let me do this instead. There, that's better. Now you at least have something to look at. As my mug.
Other than back shortly.
Yeah. I put the camera background on.
Here
there we
comes
go.
a new challenger.
No.
I think the code is probably unavoidable, but I think as long as you're in the match, it doesn't matter.
Fuck you, game. I don't
Yeah,
care.
see, I don't have any connection to anybody in this game.
I don't care what my goji is. I've prepared my goji. It's a game meant for Striker because everybody is thick and muscular.
I dig it.
Not quite to the point that, what's his name? Is it... Who was Street Fighter V's character designer? Was it Aikido?
I honestly have lost track at this point.
I believe it was. I really love how the game is basically just, hey, it's Street Fighter with the serial numbers filed off.
Pretty much.
Except the part where the guy who directed it was responsible for Street Fighter, so doesn't count.
Yep. Well, there's a lot of games like that now.
Also,
it's like, oh, you know, we can't call it the same game, but it's basically the same game.
spiritual successor is what the phrase we'll use.
Yep.
Also, yes, I love EX's character designs.
Oh wait.
There goes my train of thought again.
Yep. It happens. Yeah, I like the designs of this game. Some of the lighting is a little weird, but other than that, at least I can get the silhouettes. That's the important part.
Yeah. I'm still really surprised that, well, you probably won't get it, but the original EX version of the Tatsumaki is one of those, like, I'm surprised they just didn't give him that instead, because it was a Rekka.
I thought I was safe. Yeah, the models could be better. But I also know this game was made on a shoestring budget, so...
I would say I like the models more than I like Street Fighter V's. There's a little bit more diversity in the body type.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there. Wouldn't go there.
I'm going there. Where are you there? I've arrived. I've been there. I've lived there, Striker.
No, I think in terms of animation and overall design, theirs are still better.
I don't know about
Even
design.
if you don't particularly like them. I mean, like in terms of the way that they went with a certain design here or there. Stick it. Get random.
It's mostly they're not using that ugly kind of clay look that 5 is using. That's what really gets me.
I don't know, man. These look pretty clayish to me. It's kind of weird and shiny.
Round 1, fight!
Also, the aforementioned, like, differing body types.
Say what?
Also, the differing body types. At least amongst the male characters, there's a little bit more of that.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, honestly.
In Street Fighter V, everybody's kind of like a roid nightmare.
You mean in terms of like the design on the muscle tone, which is a style versus the actual variety in body types.
A little bit of
Because
column
there's
A,
a bunch
a
of
little bit
variety
of
in body
column B.
types.
In the artwork there is.
There's a
but
bunch of variety in body types. So I'm not sure what you mean by that.
I mean, the big guys are obviously the big guys, but like most, generally speaking, like there doesn't feel like there's much difference between, like, say, Guile and Ryu.
I don't know why I did that.
I don't know, did you know I was gonna do that?
Sort of. Also, why the hell did I pick 3 rounds?
Round 3, fight!
I thought it was just 3 rounds by default.
It probably is.
Too late now.
Yep. I'm just right with it. Ooh, almost landed right on top of it. Explosion. Ooh.
It would be embarrassing, but would it really be that weird for something like that to happen to Capcom?
Depends on the game.
I don't
Not
know.
on what should be their flagship enterprise.
I don't know. We all know
Which
how
I
I
don't
feel
think they
about.
consider Marvel to be.
Yeah, we all know how I feel about their fighting game division right now. Like, guys, you beefed it.
Ah.
They take that away. Oh, I guess they did take that super away from him. Let them do it. Nope. Still has it. Okay. Just different input.
You're just gonna start flailing the arms and you just happen to get hit, that's on you.
Freaking bug-eyed looking asshole.
Go to character select. You have to pick it.
No, it's actually not letting me.
Because I can't pick it.
It's saying end
Really?
battle. Yeah.
It
You've won
forced me to
twice,
do
that's
it.
enough.
Hmm.
Stop, he's already dead.
I guess I'll just have to re-invite you.
Stop, he's already dead.
Oh well, do you have anything else I can do with that?
So, Striker, how do you feel about Harada saying there's not going to be any more guest characters in Tekken 7? Or rather, there's going to be no guest characters in Season 3.
That's probably for the better, honestly.
Everybody's hopes for Kiryu dashed.
I mean, it would be cool, but I don't really need it. I'm not really asking for it. And there are so many other characters in Tekken that they could bring back without doing that. So, I don't really have a problem with that.
So too are my hopes for Axel Stone. But that's probably never going to happen.
Yeah, that was never going to happen. I'm sorry.
I want to believe. Foolish and naive as it is, I want to believe.
The whole screen froze. That's not. That doesn't. I don't like that. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it
Honestly,
goes.
that's not promising at all. I don't like when that happens.
Get ready. Hey, come up.
Starring a young Chuck Norris.
One, fight. Power weight. Power weight. Power weight.
I was gonna say, are we gonna do this?
Yep. Can we talk about how great the Smash announcement for Terry was?
Yeah, it
Just
was
how
pretty.
they did all those awesome fake outs. It was great.
I'm still really surprised that it wasn't like anybody from Metal Slug. That was my guess.
I'm not sure where you got that impression, honestly. Nobody knows Metal Slug. Everybody knows. Enough people know Fatal Fury.
I was gonna say.
It's not a huge surprise. I had to update what I was saying, because like no, it's not like widely known, but it's known enough worldwide that it's not a surprise that they would pick that character.
Except for like literally everybody being like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
Yeah.
I'm not okay.
And now neither am I.
Round 3, fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The main thing that is important here is the historical nature of the character. That is why he went in over anybody else.
Part of me was the reason I was expecting Metal Slug is for the same reason, like, I would have expected them to do the same thing Dragon Quest did.
Yeah.
Seeing as how there's not really much difference between, well, protagonists aside from what ability they have in game.
Does he really not have crack shot in this game?
No, he does.
You have to. Is there some dumb way of doing it in this game or something?
That's with kick. Like same as it always
Isn't it
was.
like backwards fireball and kick?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I must have just not had it then.
The other thing about doing Metal Slug is then we could have had Ralph and Clark.
That is fair.
You can't
But like
see
you
it.
said, they were going for historical.
I was say you can't see it, but I'm doing that head tap thing.
Let's see. What's this character about? Yeah, the Metal Slug tank itself would have been an interesting character.
I would have expected the tank itself to be the final smash.
Maybe. I don't know. I get where he's coming from because when you play the actual game, the tank is just as much a character as anybody else.
Come up.
This is true.
Round 1, fight.
Although,
Power weight.
where was I going with that? There's many versions of the tank.
Rekka, okay.
Whoops, I'm sorry. It's the crack shoot is reverse dragon punch and kick.
So reverse dragon punch? What the fuck?
The reverse chicken wing.
That's a thing that has never been the move for that. The thing for that move. That's really weird.
It's because something else is taking its place.
Oh yeah.
That. Well, that's what takes its place. Command grab. Obviously a thing Terry is known for.
Okay. Round 2, fight. Power weight.
We're gonna go till 9:30, I think.
Okay.
Unless you have a problem with that.
Power weight.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Power.
Ah.
Power weight.
If they picked, it would probably be the ostrich version. It's the goofiest one.
Yeah.
KO. Okay. Round 3.
Well, actually, no. I can think of something else they could do, but that would involve all the Metal Slug characters being on foot, which would be get fat. Whoa, big.
Rock him. Brown knuckle. Rock him.
But then again, they're not done with DLC yet, so anything could happen at this point.
Brown knuckle.
Yep. That was the thing. Like, oh, really? They're gonna do more DLC? Okay, that's crazy. So I guess Sakurai's just gonna do this until he dies. Okay, fine.
Sakurai, please. Self-care.
Get a rest.
Nice fight.
Brace for Toho.
See you.